Don't get distracted. Only one conversation matters. The fun conversation with Maina and Kingangi in the morning. Classic 105.
We need to have our morning conversation. It all started yesterday. We began 16 days of activism against GBV. Yesterday we talked about Elias Njero. There was some developments and some emergence of some things online. I met a gentleman yesterday who asked me, where do I categorize myself? And I asked him, Nini Baya? And he says, my wife, but that is a very senior director of a government agency. I don't want to say the agency because I think there are only like 3 or 4 directors there at Ajulikana. He told me my wife always throws things at me. Sahani, kikombe, anaweza hata kunitupia maji moto. Sometimes she can throw a knife at me. It nicks me here and there. Where do we go? And where do I categorize myself? That's what he asked me. He says, mind, the society will not talk about gender-based violence against men.
Bas, kuja hivyo unakuja sasa. First of all, we condemn any form of violence.
Totally.
Hiyo andika mahali, hiyo tumeandika. Now, after yesterday's case ya huyo jamaa wanakuwa Elias akaenda Menengai, unajua the magistrate was a lady. First of all, andika mahali hiyo pia. Na amereleasewa jana na 200,000 bail, cash bail. Kuna CCTV video walitoa. Alimgonga twice. Okay, hiyo kesi itaendelea. Let's talk about provocation. Unajua kuna vile mwanaume na at the end of the day mwanaume kuna kakitu kuna wanaume kamewekwa kwa kona. Kuna vile unaweza prick hiyo kakitu ukaprick. Hai ikafika mahali hata hako kajamaa unaona kamunyonge hapo. And that's what we need to tell our ladies, even our daughters. Tuambie kuna mahali unaweza sukuma mwanaume na afadhali muachane na yeye. Kama unajua utamfikisha kwa kona achaneni. Because the moment you prick that ego, kaishe, umfikishe mwisho, kingdom imeisha. Hata yeye atajua mereact aje. It was just a manly thing. Kitu tu kita hata yeye atalive ku regret.
What happens when the lady is the aggressor? This guy told me my wife throws things at me and I cannot throw them back. She can put tea in a hot mug and throw it at me. What do I do? He asked me, where do I categorize myself? She throws knives at me. I can go to work with like 3, 4, 5 nicks on my hands, on my neck. And where do I go?
What we need to agree, there are vicious women out there. Most of them are very humble.
Let me ask you guys.
Indeed.
Are you abused physically or verbally by your woman?
And provoked.
And what do you do? Because there are so many dimensions to this discussion.
Now you know the other thing, hakuna agency hata moja inasaidia wanaume. Hakuna. Jana uliona vile zilikuwa 15. We are trending in America. Elvis is trending in America. Okay.
What happens, guys, when she is the aggressor? When she is the abuser? What do you do? Where do you go? What is your story? This guy I met yesterday is a director of a big government agency. He's never told his friends. He's never told his family. He actually came up to me. I was in a restaurant and he actually came up and said, "Where? This is what you are discussing this morning and I do not know where to categorize myself." Where do you categorize him?
And a lot of men are being abused out here. You have a very aggressive woman, wife.
What do you do when she is the aggressor, when she is the abuser?
Where's you report police? You can't tell your friends. You can't tell your mother. You can't tell anyone. Watakuchekelea as a man.
Let's talk about GBV from a different angle. When the shoe is on the other foot, what do you do as a man?
Maina and Kingangi in the morning on Classic 105.
We continue talking about GBV, but from a different angle. I met a gentleman yesterday who said, my wife has got this habit of throwing things at me. Cups and mugs and plates, knives. Says there's nothing I can do. What do I do? Where do I go? And he told me, I sat listening to your show today and I was trying to wonder, where do I categorize myself? Kelvin or talk, let me just go to your opinion. Saying as a man, when you're pushed to the corner by your wife, move on, go and rebuild and even marry a second wife. Actually, second wives brings happiness and stability to your life. What do you mean? What happens when she's the aggressor Elvis Quebec saying, mainly when she's the aggressor, you don't have to wait until it gets to violence. Emotions might overwhelm us men, but just walk away. Assume everything. Because the moment you lay a hand on her, that's the beginning of your end. We all know that's how the system works. Keep Toldolo saying women know the justice system well and society in general lean towards their side. So they treat men the way they want. Kama siyo CCTV, huyo jamaa kingemramba vibaya sana. Because I was told, men, where do we go as men? Hello?
Wanaume tunapitia mengi bwana, let me tell you.
What happened?
You see me, my wife was that kind of lady mwenye alikuanga hakuna kitu haizi kufanyia. When she gets angry, she will hit you, she will throw things at you, and when you want to hit him or slap him, he will tell you, jaribu uone utaozea jela.
Haya.
Jaribu uone utaozea jela. So it got to a point that I told her, I think I respect women and I respect you, but the way you're treating me, unanitreat vibaya sana. We have to involve now our parents. Lakini she knows, if I hit her or I do anything to her, akona mali anawezaenda na nifungwe. That one is in her mind. She knows that.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you for your story, asante sana. My God, hello.
Sasa, let me tell you. If we reacted to every provocation by these ladies, the hospital beds and the mortuary will be full.
The hospital beds and the mortuaries will be full.
Unajua kitu moja, the ladies wanasema mnakutana kuona mpole, and in every human being, especially in men, there's an animal in you.
Yeah.
Every one of us has that.
Yeah.
And if it is triggered, when someone triggers that, what happens after that, even wewe mwenyewe hujui. Hata Maina wewe vile ulivyo mpole unasema you cannot raise a hand on a woman. The day a lady will trigger that animal in you, hautajua ni nini utafanya. So most of the times, what it provoke, you walk away, unamuondokea, you close your ears as in, ni kama husikii.
Yeah.
Because hizo vitu zikikuingia, zikiamsha yako kamunyama ndani yako, wako King'ang'i ilikuwa anasema. Zikikakiamuka yako kamunyama, some of the animals in us are uncontrollable. Because like Elias, the way you were saying yesterday, you know him.
Yeah.
He's a humble guy.
Yeah.
So when the animal in him, maybe, I don't know, but what I can assume is when the animal in him was triggered, I think he doesn't even know what he was doing after that. Unarealize ushafanya. Let the ladies know how to control their mouths first, because kuna wanaume wengine hawapendi kurushiwa mdomo.
Okay.
And I know especially to Kikuyu men, nishaisikia mwanamke anatukana bwanake kehe. Calling a Kikuyu man kehe, ama Mumeru man kehe, ni kama unaitisha kuuliwa. It is very true. But some of them wanakuwa abusive. You just ignore, you walk away. Ndio unaona wazee wengine mtu anajua nyumbani ni maneno anaenda kupata. Akitoka kazi, anaenda kwa bar, anaenda anakaa na kachupa kake ka white cup kabalozi kake, ametulia tu amekaa mpaka saa 6 saa 7 usiku. Akifika kwa nyumba ni kwenda tu kulala. Amke asubuhi mapema aende kazi. It is the ladies who pushed these men to the bars because of their provocation. Huyo mwanaume anaona nikikaa kwa nyumba nitarushiwa maneno na nitareact. Wacha tu nimuondokee, wacha hata nifike hiyo nyumbani mapema. I've provided everything in the house. What I need now is my peace of mind. And because in that house I cannot get peace of mind, wacha nitafute kwa bar. Wacha nitafute kwa marafiki zangu. Wacha tuende tukakae after kazi huko mpaka saa 7 usiku ndo nitaenda nyumbani. But ladies should watch. I don't advocate any gender-based violence. No, it's a no. It's a big, big no. But most of the ladies, they are very, very provocative. And they should watch. Know your man well. Na ujue. Usimuone mpole. Usione simba kanyeshewa ukazania ni paka. Usimuone amenyamaza, ametulia, tunamuonanga ni mpole. He cannot harm a fly. It is because the animal in him has never been triggered in front of you.
Thank you. Wow. What a conversation we're having, eh?
It's time to crack a big smile. All the laughs and all the fun on Classic 105.
Okay, so we're talking about GBV on it from a different point of view. When she is the aggressor, what do you do as a man? Jennifer Kanyiri is saying, ladies empowerment does not mean you disrespect your man. Give him the respect he deserves. He will reciprocate it and love you more. Ladies need to know this. Anjeng is saying men should learn how to speak up. Save yourself no matter what people say or think. This is what helps women. They speak up. And men call it mushene. Victor Madaga saying, as a man, when provoked by your partner, stay calm, disengage from the situation, prioritize safety, avoid reacting emotionally or physically, and consider setting boundaries or leaving the relationship for your peace of mind. Governor Kau was saying, after watching the CCTV footage yesterday of Elias Njero, saying I'm wiser. If it wasn't for the footage, the man would have been cooked. Gender violence cuts both ways. It isn't something to celebrate or tolerate, regardless of the victim. It is still violence. And Jengi is saying the reason why women walk away from abusive men is because they talk to their friends. Men never talk. They suffer alone internally. Talk. Divorce her. Report her to the authorities. Don't care what people say. Hello?
Maina, let me tell you, the things these women are doing to us.
What have you been through?
Unajua Maina, mwanamke hawezi chukua nini akupige, slap akupige. But the physical, the mental torture, Maina, the psychological torture.
What have you gone through?
I really don't want to talk about it. Yeah? But ukiona it's sad, it's tough. Unahama hadi kwako.
Juu ya kutupiwa maneno.
Si maneno Maina, mtu anakuambia niguze and you see, because they know the government, the justice system is on their side. You can do nothing. Yeah? Kuna mtu alikuwa anaitwa Joker, I think.
Yeah, the man of the boy child.
He should come back. Atetee boy child Maina.
So let me ask you.
Yeah.
Are you being physically or emotionally abused? I don't know the details. Emotionally,
Maina. You know, haizi kupiga. She can do that. Yeah?
Yeah.
But psychologically, unateseka Maina. Yeah? Unatoka kwako saa 8 ya usiku uende tu tembee.
What do you mean unatoka saa 8? Kwani what does she tell you? Give me one example, just one example.
Maina, I can't, siwezi, unless sijui hata nikuambia aje.
Don't say your name. Don't say your name, because there could be a lot of men suffering like that, and they just need to hear that they are not alone.
Umesikia huyu jamaa amekwambia ati yeye anaenda tu kunywa balozi zake arudi kwa nyumba masaa zingine. It's like that Maina. Hata unaweza kuwa addict, because ukienda kwa nyumba the things unapatana nazo pale, somebody hawezi kuongelesha, au huwezi, a lot of stuff.
Anakuambia gaje?
Sasa what can I tell you?
Just one example. One example.
As in, mtu anaweza kutusi. Unasikia hiyo mtu anaweza kuambia ati hata like venye umesikia huyu jamaa amesema those words za Amerwe na Kikuyu kumuita hivyo.
Okay.
Yeah, those kind of stuff. Indirectly, yani not directly, because anajua utareact. Indirectly venye anakutreat, it's almost the same thing, yeah?
Nika we ni kehe.
Anyway, Maina, bye. Wacha tu.
Okay. Thank you very much.
What he's trying to say, the wife belittles him. So you cannot express belittlement because you just see it.
Wow. Wow.
Utakula bado? No, kuna vitu unaweza, utakula. Even when you ask a man that one, unajua mwanamume ujiuliza maswali. Sasa baba nani, ungependa kula nini leo?
Wow.
Classic 105.
It's been a very, very eye-opening discussion today. When GBV is flipped from the other direction, when she is the aggressor, what do you do? Kush Kanyabut saying, imagine just learn to walk away, because marriages are not working. Our girls have now changed. Some of them are criminals. They're after our wealth, Kiangai. Mpenda Wanyama saying, men often suffer in silence. There's not many shelters for men. Sometimes they've got to go to friends or family in their houses to get away. Please do not listen to the be a man crap from friends. Males get abused too. Governor Kauho, you've shared a screenshot with me that says they're from Onyango Otieno, saying there are currently 15,000 pending court cases nationally on sexual and gender-based violence, all in the last 3 months. 15,000 in 3 months. Wow. What do you think? Hello?
Now, I think this is how the society works. Look at it this way. When you go to report, when a woman goes to report her husband of infidelity, people always look at her like, is that really news?
Sorry?
Is that really news?
Yeah.
The same case, when a man goes to report a woman of beating him, people will be like, you, what are you telling us?
Yeah.
That's how the society is crafted.
Yeah.
So when a woman tries to pick a fight with you, hakuna haja ya kumchapa.
Yeah.
You just wende utoe stress uko nje. Kaa chupa ndio inakufurahisha, well and good.
Yeah.
Kuna kampango hapo nje, enda tu stress yako. When you come home, you are sorted. Umepunguza stress kidogo, because you definitely know when you lay a hand on that woman, definitely the society will be against you. Hata hakuna mtu atataka kusikiza, just a slap alone.
Yeah.
Peke yake, that will be enough to take you to jail. So we should just conform with how the society is. Laying a hand on a woman is a no-no. I'm totally against that. Go there, drink your beer, enda kwa mpango wako hapo. Kwa sababu if he accuses you of mpango, that's not a big deal to anyone around.
Yeah.
If aseme huyu akona mpango, hakuna mtu ataona ikiwa big deal. So just go, toa stress uko nje. Kuja jumbani ukiwa uko sawa. And no one will ever ask you anything. And of course, atashindwa where to pick the fights with you. You're always coming home, relaxed. You are not asking her anything. Umetulia to stick to your lane. That's my 2 piece advice.
Thank you. Some good advice there. Are there organizations that help men? It's 16 days of activism. We're in day 2. Where do men seek help? That's my question.
Maina and Kingangi in the morning on Classic 105.
Rudi Wagakure saying, Maina, if I'm abused, I'll just go to the divorce court straight away. Miss Yongei Namtu. Where can men get help? Police station is certainly out of the question because they reckon they'll be laughed at there. Friends and family, you're not manning up. So where do they go? Hello?
My name is Otina Kennedy.
Yes.
I'm one of the people who is working to promote the wellness of men and boys in this country.
Yeah.
I have an outfit called Masculinity Institute.
It's called Masculinity Institute.
Institute, yes. Where we are working towards, supporting men and boys towards being well. And being well means being healthy as well as being safe at home.
Yeah.
So on the matter that is at hand,
yeah,
what I would say is that there's no reason for violence at all, because when you get yourself into violating somebody, your case becomes very difficult to handle. So the first thing is to help men avoid violence at any cost. Then from there we can negotiate.
So how does someone get in touch with you? Masculinity Institute.
Yes. We have our website www.main.or.ke.
www.
MAIN, Masculinity Institute, MAIN.
MAIN.
Yes.
Main.
.or.ke.
Masculine Institute. Masculine MAIN.
Yes.
Okay.
www.main.or.ke.
Okay. Gentlemen, you heard that. main.or.ke. If you need some help, now you know where to go.
Maina and Kingangi in the morning on Classic 105.